The little girl stood outside the boutique window, tears slipping down her cheeks as she whispered, "I can't afford it." Shoppers walked past without a glance until one man stopped. A man in a black suit stepping out of a luxury car, eyes fixed on her. No one knew what he was a billionaire. No one knew what he was about to do next. But what happened in the next few minutes would change both of their lives forever. If you're part of the Black Visionaries family, hit that like button right now and subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories like this one. The wind blew softly down the busy city street as little Maya pressed her face against the glass window of La Belle Boutique, her eyes fixed on a sky-blue dress that shimmered under the store lights. Her fingers traced the outline of the mannequin wearing it, the kind of dress she'd dreamed of wearing to her school's annual event. She whispered, "Maybe next year," and turned away, clutching a torn coin purse that held nothing but a few crumpled bills. But as she stepped back, her shoe caught a loose brick, and the small purse slipped from her hand. Coins rolled across the pavement, bouncing between strangers' feet. A few people glanced at her, annoyed. Others simply walked past. Maya's knees hit the ground as she scrambled to collect them, tears filling her eyes. "I just wanted to look pretty for once," she murmured, voice cracking. From across the street, a black car slowed to a stop. Behind the tinted glass sat a man in a navy suit, tall, sharp, and unreadable. His name was Damon Cross, CEO of Crosstech Industries. To the world, he was a billionaire genius. But at that moment, he was just a man watching a little girl's heart break over a dream too small for most to notice. Inside the boutique, laughter echoed, rich customers trying on jewelry, sales, women complimenting them with practice smiles. Maya stood outside, her reflection merging with the glossy mannequins. She wiped her tears, trying to be brave, as the store manager stepped out. "Sweetheart, you're blocking the display," the woman said, forcing a polite smile. "If you're not buying anything, please move along." Maya nodded, whispering, "Sorry, ma'am," and took a few steps back. But before she could leave, a man's deep voice came from behind. "Excuse me," said Damon, stepping out of his car. His presence made everyone stop. His suit, his confidence, his calm. "That dress," he said, pointing at the one in the window. "Wrap it up." The manager blinked. "Of course, sir. It's one of our limited designs." "Should I add it to your—" "Not for me," Damon interrupted, his eyes softening as they fell on Maya. "For her." Maya froze. "For her." "Me?" she whispered. Damon smiled faintly. "Yes. What's your name?" "And Maya." "Well, Maya," he said, kneeling so he could look her in the eyes. "Sometimes the world forgets how beautiful kindness looks. Let this remind you that dreams don't belong to the rich. They belong to the brave." He handed the manager his card and said, "Make sure she gets the full set, shoes, ribbons, and whatever else matches." The store workers suddenly changed their tone, smiling wide, offering water, and treating Maya like royalty. As she tried on the dress, she couldn't stop smiling. The mirror reflected a girl who, for the first time, saw herself as someone worthy. When she came out wearing the dress, Damon's assistant took a photo. "You look like a princess," Damon said. Maya's eyes sparkled. "Thank you, sir." "But why me?" Damon hesitated. "Because once, I was you. Standing outside a window, wishing for something I thought I didn't deserve." That night, Damon sat in his office, staring at the photo of Maya in the blue dress. His mind drifted back to his own childhood, sleeping in a shelter, watching his mother sell handmade scarves on cold sidewalks. He remembered being turned away from stores, told, "You can't afford that." He had built his empire from nothing. Every business deal, every sleepless night, all fueled by one promise he made to himself: "If I ever make it, I'll never let another kid feel the way I did." The next morning, Damon called his foundation director. "Start something new," he said. "A scholarship fund. For kids like Maya, kids who dream beyond their limits." Within weeks, the Maya program was born, providing clothes, education, and mentorship to underprivileged children across the country. A few months later, LaBelle Boutique hosted a charity event, and Damon was invited as guest of honor. Cameras flashed, reporters whispered. When he stepped on stage, he smiled and said, "Tonight, I want to introduce you to someone special." The curtains drew back, and there she was, Maya, now glowing in a simple white dress, holding a bouquet of flowers. The crowd gasped. Damon continued, "This young lady reminded me that true wealth isn't about what you wear, but what you give." Maya took the microphone shyly. "I just wanted a dress," she said softly, "but I got something bigger, Hope. And I want to help other girls like me feel that too." The audience erupted in applause. The video went viral overnight, reaching millions. People called it the dress that changed two lives. Months passed, and the Maya program grew beyond what anyone expected. Kids from struggling neighborhoods now stood proudly in their new uniforms, attending schools they never dreamed of. Damon visited one of the schools one morning, finding Maya helping a younger girl with her homework. He smiled. "Still changing lives, huh?" Maya looked up, grinning. "You started it. I'm just keeping it going." Damon chuckled. "No, Maya, you reminded me why I started." As the sun poured through the classroom window, it lit their faces, one man who had everything and one girl who reminded him what really mattered. Because sometimes the smallest tears can lead to the biggest miracles. And all it took was one dress. And that day proved it doesn't take money to change a life, it just takes heart. Because sometimes one small act of kindness can create a miracle the world never forgets. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories just like this one.